Oh yeah. Happy Sunday morning, everybody. And we are going to start things off a little differently than planned. And first thing I need to do here is get the game pulled up. Okay, that should have done it. And we're stretched, and that always happens with Fire Pro Wrestling is what we will play next. We're going to have a couple games here of Tecmo. I was up to last week where we played the Ravens and, well, up to this week, I should say, and today the Bengals and the Ravens do play, and I ended there. So I was like, you know what, I need to get a couple more going, continue my videos. I forced the scaling, and then with this game, I don't want to force the scaling. I know this is tedious, I apologize. I think I just about have it set properly. Let's lock it in there. I think this should be good. Nothing should be cut off. And we struggled, if you watched the video. Actually, we've struggled the last 3 games or so, but we found a way to win. And, man, we did not find a way to win in that last game. If you saw that, the game against the Ravens, I've never made a mistake like that before. I don't even know what to say. If you haven't seen it, I'm not even going to tell you what it is. Maybe I'll tempt you to go watch it. But it was a terrible mistake. I cannot believe I made that. We won't make it today, I can tell you that. Of course, every time we play anybody, they get their main weapon back. If they happen to be injured, they come back against the Vikings. Oh, okay. I should have put 2 and 2 together. I think we're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, you know what? Let's just... Well, yeah, this is moving a little too slow. A little OT there. All right, let's do this. Oh, goodness gracious, we already played the Jaguars. So it's been so long since I've played this. So we played the Ravens and we did play the Jaguars. So I was referring to the game there in week 6, which was a total nightmare. So again, check out week 6. We'll get the video of week 7 posted this week, but I'd like to get at least weeks 8 and 9 knocked out today. So there we go. Sometimes it's confusing on the way that you have to do that to get it to work properly. And let's see here. I can't tell. It looks like I have the little controller a little bit cut off of the screen. Well, let's hope that looks proper. And what did I say before? That again. They always get a weapon back. And the Rams will be a difficult team because they've got stuff all over the place. And they've got a fantastic running game with Gurley. And even on special teams, they look really fast. Really fast. Yeah, Gurley's going to be a beast, I can already tell. Threw a little bit of zone coverage at Jared Goff. He didn't know what to do with that. My God, look at this. If you go back and watch games 1 through what will be 7 when I get the Jaguars game posted, I don't know if there's been a game where the team has not scored on the opening drive, and I'm sure I'm exaggerating, but it's probably at least 5 out of 7. I mean, that's how egregious it is. So for us to get a 3 and out there is huge. And after the last, I think it was the Jaguars game, so you wouldn't have seen that yet unless, well, you can see that. You just got to go watch the live stream. I don't have it broken out into its own video yet. But we did go through and I changed a couple of my running plays and the first 2 passing plays. So right out of the gate, let's go pass. Let's go a little Gio Bernard here. Show him what time it is. Try our second new pass play. Well, we're looking sharp on the early goings here. Let's see. Let's go with Gio again. Man, look at this. He's enjoying it. He's in there with the crowd. Dare I say, fired up. That's the best drive we've had in many, many weeks. It's really a shame we couldn't have got that opening turnover. But it really didn't matter, to be honest with you. Oh, man, he baited me. Nice play, Jared Goff. He baited me. Good tackle. I complain all the time about the diving. I cannot stand the diving. We do that constantly. It drives me crazy. But Jared Goff there, that was play of the game up to this point. And whoever I just selected, my God, are they slow. The first blitz of the game, and he made me pay. I thought I'd bring Geno Atkins in there to crack him a good one, and I very rarely try here on the extra point. It just doesn't even make sense. So it seems like we're more effective in our oddball zone type coverage where we have a lineman drop back. Okay, let's go with an old Traditional pass play. Yeah, let's try one of our new running plays now. We're bringing out the whole playbook here against the Rams. Direct snap. Well, could have gone better. A little motion in there. They're confused. Here comes Gio. We'll take it 5 yards. We don't run much. I mean, we are certainly a pass-heavy offense. And we'll try to run a little bit more this game. Okay, we'll keep in some extra blocking. We use pass play number 3. Bring Gio out of the backfield. Well, if you watch us at all, you know that we take big risks. And here's another one, 4th and 2. And I only quickly looked downfield. The plan pretty much was to run. But if they would have called that play, we would have been out this opportunity. Look at the blocking. Gio with the second touchdown of the game, and in real life grossly underused Giovanni Bernard. And ever since they drafted him out of North Carolina, he has been a hell of a talent. And leave it to the Bengals. He's underutilized. I mean, I overran. With 58 seconds, we're going to give them a nice opportunity. And I'm keying on the run almost exclusively because I know Gurley is so fast. Nice job, Sam. Good save. Good save. I held him up just enough. And we put them in a position where they've got to try to go for the 3. So that is nice. Okay, we'll take it. We will absolutely take it. Didn't want to fumble in that instance. Okay, well, we ran 6 times. We ran more than they did. Andy a little bit more effective than Goff. Really, that one big hitter is what killed us. And we've only allowed them 3 first downs in 2 quarters of play. One guy get me. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, out of the gate, let's go ahead and start with Geo again to do the old direct snap. Got the whole team on him. Gonna go big. Tyler Eifert? Nope. Oh, my goodness gracious. Williams, I think probably our biggest play of the entire season. He set that one up beautifully, and this is the position that I like to be in. Middle of the third quarter, we're up by more than a touchdown. Typically, I would get a little bit more exotic and aggressive with my defense. I don't even know if exotic is the right word. I'd get a lot more aggressive. Unfortunately, if I do that, Goff's probably going to kill us, and it just takes one pass, and it's 21-17 within like 10 seconds. So I'll keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, we'll take that all day if they want to keep chunking up clock with that play. I mean, they're running Jared Goff more than they're running Gurley. They got me. They got me. Oh. Somehow or another, we had coverage. Carlos Dunlap dropping into coverage. Carlos Dunlap dove for some reason, or at least I could have stopped him inside the 5. He just dove automatically, so that's what I was talking about, just that one quick hitter. Which really just puts the pressure on us to go down and score a touchdown again. Nice. Very nice return. Oh, make a play. Make a play. Come on. The last thing we want to do is fumble the ball. Let's try Geo right up the middle. Okay. Start of the fourth quarter. That too late, but it probably didn't matter anyway. That was very poorly played on my behalf. Well, Gio's got in there twice before. Gio. Oh, Gio. Walking the tightrope with Andy there. I thought, should I throw it? But those other guys, they recover so quickly, even though he didn't have anybody on them. It worried me. Ooh. Who would have thought Andy Dalton would beat you with his legs? Nobody. That's who. So now's when you think they would pass. This is when they'll bring out the run. So I'm going to continue to play run defense and drop back a linebacker. And really, something like that's okay. They're just eating up clock, and obviously, as you well know, if you've played Tecmo before, that the clock goes real quick. Nick Vigil in coverage got cheap shotted. We're playing the angles nicely. Still playing the run every single play. We just want to make them eat as much clock as possible because the onside kick and one deep pass. West Coast offense here, but it's really not the time for it. They're dinking and dunking, and that's just what we want them to do. Geno Atkins, guys. Oh my God, he's so big and strong. I mean, the classy thing to do here would be certainly just to take a knee. But the 2019-2020 Tecmo version of the Bengals, we don't do that. We're looking to light up the scoreboard. Who is this guy up here? He doesn't make an effort. Makes me sick. And he just stands there. Oh my God. Well, that was poetic justice. We shouldn't have run up the score on him. And Andy is our quarterback. Let's get real here. So 28-17, we win that one. Let's auto skip to week 9. Philly wins. Chargers and the Giants win. Houston with a big win. San Francisco with a dominant win over Carolina. The Browns won. It's like Denver, Green Bay. Steelers get taken down. Kyler Murray with a victory. The Bears, the Andrew Luck-less Colts with a win. Marcus Mariota gets it done in overtime. Maybe our bye week is week 9. The Browns, get blown out by the Denver Broncos. Holy moly. Okay, so that was our bye week. And we're the second game on the schedule here, so Phillip Rivers returning to old form. 229 yards passing. But they also had 119 running. I mean, that's a nice. In this version of NFL football, the Oakland Raiders still have Antonio Brown, who had 2 catches for 46 yards. And we get Mixon back, which is good, but I mean, Gio, I think, okay, well, I didn't realize this was the game. So is this a chance for revenge? And you know us, we kick it off. So if you haven't watched the previous game, it's the only game of the season I lost. And not only did I lose 7-0, I'm not saying I would not have lost anyway, but I lost at the end of the 4th quarter. I had the ball. It was 4th and something, and I thought it was going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Somehow I got completely discombobulated. I punted the ball. Time ran out as I punted it. So they just caught it, ran a little bit, got tackled, and game was over. And I was just like in stunned silence because I thought it was the end of the 3rd going into the 4th. So, but they're so good with Jackson and Ingram running the ball. So we're going to do, again, a run-heavy defense here. That looks like, I guess that was Ricard. I don't even know who he is, to be honest with you, but slow as the hills. He's still got 7 yards on us.
Ready.
No, I didn't realize somebody was back there. Nice job, Gino. Try to get back as deep as the deepest guy for the most part. That's kind of my strategy, and did not work on the 2 plays ago. I completely misread that one. And they've only had 1 run. They have not used Ingram. And again, they have not used Ingram. Right, 3rd and 23. I'm going to still play the run. We're going to play the Lamar Jackson run, which he's not doing. We forced a quick pass. Wow. Holy moly, we got him to punt. Oh, no, we didn't. They're going for what's about a 67-yard field goal. Okay. Hey. Nice job. It's a hell of a leg right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, I should have cut down. Well, let's go with a healthy and fresh Joe Mixon right out of the gate. And they were undoubtedly, being the Ravens, the best at guessing the plays that I was going to run. I mean, they were just beastly. And they're so frickin' fast.
Ready. Ready. Touchdown.
Ooh. Another big key to our success is to not allow huge returns. And with the kicker, I just really try to
Ready.
play angles and force the runner into the majority of my guys. Well, we did really well on that run. That wasn't the run that we selected, but I'm very impressed.
Ready.
I think we're coming together as a team defensively. Basically, the strategy is if they're going to beat us, we're going to try to make them beat us with Lamar's arm. Man, look at this. We played pretty good defense on the first drive, and somehow they hit an 80-yard field goal. And there we stop them. We force a punt. We don't force a lot of teams to punt. Okay, let's go with our all-out blitzkrieg pass play here. See if we can get a mismatch anywhere. And we did not.
Ready.
And we go for 50-50 balls. If you've seen me before, it's a frickin' nightmare. Absolute nightmare with the 50-50 balls. And right back to their old tricks. I just threw that in there. I was like, oh, we never run this run play. Oh, but they caught it. They knew we were going to run it. Let's get Andy in the shotgun, see what we can do. I try to get close to the sideline in those instances because if he fumbles, I'm hoping it just goes out of bounds. Okay, this is Clown Act that never makes a play. Tyler Boyd, though, this time actually dives. Okay, let's see if they call the Joe Mixon run. That was too much of a jumbled mess there.
Ready.
Christ. Oh, come on.
Ready.
Okay, not a bad position. The key right here is to not allow the quick strike. And if we can, prevent them from scoring here, they'll have 40 seconds or so, I would imagine. I would think they would be passing deep. I'm going to play the second Mark Ingram run. I'm going to play that Ingram run again.
Ready.
So at least with this fullback, or whoever this is, I would assume we could catch up to him. So they kind of just gave that one up. And I don't think they've run Mark Ingram the entire game. So now with 4 run plays for this Patrick Ricard, if I start keying on that, I guarantee you Lamar and Ingram will start running the ball. That's just the way it goes. And after this game, as promised, we'll take a quick break. We'll get Fire Pro, Wrestling World Promoter, fired up. And we will continue our hopeful run to dominance, as we're still ranked number 17 in the world out of 17 promotions, but we are gaining fast. I'm very happy with the year that we had in year 1. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Thank God that was incomplete. I did not mean to do that.
Ready.
What? Come on. I'm continuing. AJ Green lines up. He's at the bottom of the screen there, and I just don't have an opportunity to go to AJ Green. And I say that, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just go with a 50-50 for AJ. Oh my frickin' Lord. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, let's try the direct snap run play.
Ready.
Try a little Andy trickery. Little QB sneak. Little delayed QB sneak. In the tale of 2 games, we could not score a point. I couldn't even get a first down against the Ravens in the first matchup. Oh no. Oh no. I'm all excited and happy, and then that happens. Okay, let's play the Ricard run play and see what happens.
Ready.
And it's Mark Ingram. All right, enough of that. We're going to play the Jackson run.
Ready.
Oh my gosh. They're going for the field goal. Well, we dodged a major bullet there with a terrible onside kick attempt that wasn't supposed to be an onside kick.
Ready.
Oh, good run by Joe Mixon. Gave us a little bit of room.
Ready.
Just the recovery speed of the Ravens is just, they're so fast. I think they have Ed Reed back. He's on some kind of a anti-aging medication.
Ready.
All right, we went all out there with Andy because I wanted to get the first. And I'm not going to play clock, but
Ready.
we are going to run with Joe Mixon. Here's a seldom used pass play. The Joe Mixon out of the backfield play. They actually didn't call it. Tyler Boyd. Frickin' recovery. Gee, many Christmas. What? Unbelievable.
Ready.
All right, my apologies for that quick and sudden break. We are back on track now. I just had something I needed to take care of. Let's not make the same mistake here with an onside kick. Obviously, unless there's grotesque disaster, we have exacted our revenge on the Ravens.
Ready.
And that's all we do is run, 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 run
Ready.
in terms of defense.
Ready.
Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this big? This is big. What are they going to do? Do I go all out? Do I blitz?
Ready.
I think we may have got him. Shit, we didn't. Now. Hoo-day. Drop a hashtag hoo-day in the comments.
Ready.
And by the way, if you've made it this far in the video, please subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you support what Coach Kasugi is doing, and as we're trying to bring a Super Bowl to the fine people of Cincinnati, Ohio. God knows they deserve it. And that was just a throw it up. I should have just taken the sack, but that's okay. We won anyway. All of a sudden now they're bringing the Lamar Jackson run out.
Ready.
Well, can we do it 3 in a row? Let's try it.
Ready.
Nope.
Ready. Ready.
Andy Dalton taking a play. Did we see that cheap shot? Where's the damn flag? Taking a play right out of the Lamar Jackson playbook. Using his feet. His 740 speed. Well, we'll play the Lamar Jackson run.
Ready.
Very funny. A little disappointing to give up that late touchdown, but nonetheless, we beat the Ravens handily. Only 62 yards passing allowed on the day, and only 2 first downs. Although when you have a run like that last play, yeah, you don't need any first downs. Okay, so let's just take a look at the rankings to this point. Or no, not the rankings. We want the is it the leaders? I want the records, the standings. right in front of me. Okay, AFC East. What you would expect in terms of New England. Buffalo not having the type of season they're having in real life, but pretty crowded. The AFC North, I mean, my God, a putrid division. I'm embarrassed that one of Baltimore's 2 wins are against us. I mean, we've pretty much already locked up the AFC North, let's be real. God, horrible. AFC South, Deshaun Watson and Houston, they're looking as good as we are. And the Colts, you don't want to sleep on the Colts. And to finish off the AFC, Phillip Rivers has a 1.5 game lead over the Denver Broncos. And then to the NFC, wow. The Giants, who I assume in Tecmo are still using Eli, but Dallas right there with them, so that's nip and tuck. Eagles struggling. The Bears, wow, half game lead. Vikings, Green Bay, all right there, so that's a cluster. In the South, 2-team race right now between the Saints and the Falcons. And to finish things off, we have the Arizona Cardinals, who we faced earlier. The LA Rams, who we've faced. San Francisco, who we played in game 2 or 3, I forget now. And Seattle, who we opened the season with and we destroyed. And that record tells the whole story there. And I don't think there's anything in the playoff picture yet. There's not. So, thank you for stopping by and watching a couple games here of Tecmo as we've inched closer to the playoffs. Of course, when we get to the playoffs, which would be, I mean, if we keep this pace up, maybe in about a month, 3 or 4 more weeks, we'll have the playoff stream. Will just be one stream, hopefully a long stream as we go from playoff game 1 to the Super Bowl, if we're fortunate enough. But now we'll take a quick break, and this time it will be quick, and we will get Fire Pro Wrestling World Promoter loaded up, and we will start with a little bit of all new wrestling. Give me just a few minutes.
Fight!
Okay, quick transition as I promised. Promoter started up. All New Wrestling. Okay, so we are starting February of year 2. As you see, we've built ourselves up from $200,000 in assets when we first started. We are now over $800,000 in assets. We took care of everything. I believe we signed Jamie Wilson, our first female competitor, to the roster. But we are equal opportunity here in All New Wrestling, so she will get a chance at the heavyweight title like anyone else would. And I'm going to have to be able to set this up where I can show you guys this. I have my handy-dandy spreadsheet, and I have the formulas out the wazoo, calculating everything. And I've even created a top 5, which takes into account, obviously, win-loss record, and I also have every match I enter the match rating, or by the fans. So then every wrestler, get in match 1 they win and they have an 84 rating, and match 2 they lose and they have a 96 rating. Then obviously their record 1-1, they'd have 50%, and then I'd average out that average match rating to kind of give me an indication of what the fans feel about them. And so that all goes into account with the top 5. So without being able to show you, I can tell you that the current top 5 is, heavyweight champion Jack Howard is 7-4. He has an average match rating of 84.6. Number 1 contender, Mickey Williams, who I think Mickey will get the shot here in February. Mickey Williams is 10-2 with an 84.9. Number 2 is the Divine Matt Robinson. He is 7-4 with an 85.6. Number 3, Alex Thompson, the Wall, former champion. Only a 2-1 record. Average match rating of 81 to this point. Number 4 is Jeff Bryan. He is kind of struggling a little bit, but still. He's 3-3, and he has a 78.5 average match rating. And then an interesting one here, number 5 is James Bailey. James Bailey is ranked number 5 in All New Wrestling with a losing record of 1-2. But he puts on a hell of a show, and his average match rating is by far the highest at a 94. There's not even anybody else sniffing 90. And he's had 3 matches, and he's up 94. I think he's had 2 100% matches, actually. So that is the current All New Wrestling top 5 as of the end of January, year 2. So I think we had everything set and ready to go to start building an event. I think that's how we ended the last stream. Let's see. And we still have 2 months remaining on Mr. Question. These scouts kill me. We send them out for ungodly amounts of time, and they don't find anybody. I guess while we're at it, let's just go no preference. Let's get no preference here. We'll do 3 months for Marty Sakota. That way, again, we're kind of laddering things. Okay. And obviously we cannot offer a contract because we signed Jamie Wilson. There she is. So Jamie, a showman, perfect fit for the promotion. In terms of salary, I mean, you see we have a $650, $935, another $650, couple just over $1,000. Then to get big time talent, so almost 12 grand a month. And well, I'm sorry, I guess 12 grand a show, which would still be a month the way that this game handles it. Jamie Wilson is nearly 11 grand. And then again, there's James Bailey, who we spoke about just a little bit ago, top 5 contender. And poor Sergio. I mean, I had high hopes for Sergio Dominguez, but his attack is a C plus and his defense is a C plus. So I don't even know what happened there. But really, Jeff Bryan and Sergio are on the same page there with attack, and they're both luchas. They've met before. Let's pull up the handy dandy spreadsheet here. Let's see. So when have Jeff and Sergio met? They met in August, and Sergio was knocked out in 7 minutes 45 seconds. But the average match rating was a 68%. So I really, our fans want the showman style. If I put two luchas together, I don't know. We're probably going to stay away from that. But I think we are okay here. Let's just quickly check. Good, normal, good, normal. Okay, let's go ahead and build a card. Looking forward to getting Jamie in the ring for the first time. And we had a cross-promotion event with SL, which, again, I'm just going to call Super Lucha. And they went from a rank of 11 all the way down to 16. I wonder if we could loan... Sergio's popularity is a well, he's a superstar in Latin America. Oh, this is America. Oh no, wait. So Latin America, I think, you know what? Sergio's been struggling with us. Okay. Wow. Well, they've already worked with us. And we did say we were going to start a tournament. I forgot about that. Huh. I wonder if you can have a standard match inside of a tournament event, because I would like to give Mickey Williams a shot at the title. And well, I didn't have any prep for this, so bear with me here. Okay, well, let's start things off. Let's bring in our newcomer here. Let's give Jamie the opening match. And she'll be a high seed. So let's pit Jamie. Let's pull up the spreadsheet, because we love the statistics. So, and what is this? Is this 8? Yeah, so we have 8 competitors in the tournament. Okay. So let's go with Jonathan Bennett. That'll be a nice opening matchup. 2A popularities to really get things going. Should be a good match. And then the winner of that, let's see here. Maybe throw in our champion. Obviously this is non-title, but we'll throw in our champion, the Hollywood Hunk. Yeah, this is just completely off the cuff here. And the champion can take on maybe Thomas Walker. I'm a big fan of the Brilliant Devil. That'll be a nice matchup. Okay, and then down here, let's go ahead and gotta obviously have a match with Mickey Williams. And we'll have Mickey taking on maybe Jeff Bryan. And of course, down here, we've got to start off with The Wall, Alex Thompson. And I'm trying to use our top 8 guys. So Mickey's in it. We got The Wall. The Divine Matt Robinson is 7-4. Although, really, in terms of ranking, I said James Bailey was ranked number 5, but we're going to go with the Divine. He's got a very good record. So there we go. Interesting looking tournament. Newcomer Jamie Wilson against Jonathan Bennett. Jonathan is 3-5. Jack Howard, who is currently 7-4, takes on the Brilliant Devil. Thomas Walker, who is 4-4. Mickey Williams, former longtime champion, is 10-2. By far the best record in all new wrestling, taking on Jeff Bryan, who is 3-3. The Wall, Alex Thompson, 2-1, taking on the Divine, Matt Robinson, who is 7-4. So we should have some exciting matches here. So let's take a peek here. I mean, the audience forecast 6,000. That's pretty big. That is pretty big. Obviously, we're going to sell out the small hall. What if we did a small hall? Ah, look at that. What if we bump tickets? We still get a full house. Wow. Well, the posters are making a big deal. So we're going to make $500,000 off the house. Wow. Okay, without further ado, and of course the winner of this will get the next title shot. There she is. Very popular Jamie Wilson. Oh, China feel to her. Got ringside sponsors, mat sponsor, turnbuckle sponsors. Dare I say, ladies and gentlemen, all new wrestling is blowing up.
Fight.
Young gets Jamie. And of course we keep track as always. And nice opening match. Not going to complain about that. 86%. The hip drop. Okay. On to match number 2. Who will Jamie Wilson face in round number 2? Will it be our current champion, Surprising champion, Hollywood hunk Jack Howard, or fan favorite, the Brilliant Devil? Let's find out. This is, of course, a non-title bout. Burning fires and brimstone. Walks the Brilliant Devil, Thomas Walker.
Fight!
The Brilliant Devil pins the champion. Round 2 is going to be the Brilliant Devil against Mr. Woman. Jack Howard thanking his lucky stars that was not a title bout. That was a 78%. Not overly thrilled with that, but I know these guys put it all on the line. Our champion's got to bring better than a 78%. And here we go, the #1 record in all-new wrestling. Former, I was over-exaggerating on the last stream. I think Mickey Williams defended the title 3 or 4 times, but Hell Knight is the dirtiest player in the game. He will do anything to win, which is why he has a 10-2 record. Yeah, but he's got his hands full here with a little bit of a different superstar, and the Knight of Despair, who is a lucha-style wrestler.
Fight!
Yeah.
Already appeared to be going for a groin kick.
Yeah.
And Mickey Williams, he is just tough to beat. And his famous low blow. He is known quite well for the low blow. And let's finish off the first round of the tournament here with a biggie, literally and figuratively. The 7-foot wall, the wall, Alex Thompson. Came in, made his debut in November, won the title from Mickey Williams. On the subsequent card, dropped the belt shockingly to Jack Howard. Vegas odds were heavily in Alex Thompson's favor. And then we had the co-promotion with Super Lucha, where Alex Thompson defeated Ricardo Jimenez. Put himself at 2-1. And the Divine is no joke.
Fight!
Gets it done. So a rematch in round 2. We're going to see former champions Alex Thompson and Mickey Williams. That's one to look forward to. And 75%. We're not getting the job done here for the fans. I think we're going to make a lot of money. I think this might put us over $1 million in assets. But here we go. Jamie Wilson, Thomas Walker, next.
Fight!
Referee Tommy Young. And Thomas Walker, the Brilliant Devil. I actually would have picked Jamie in this one. The head to As I said, a fan favorite. The fans enjoyed it, 94%. Now, oof. This is going to be a biggie here. A rematch. Can Mickey Williams get revenge? Does Alex Thompson have enough left in the gas tank? He's a big man. Out with Matt Robinson went 11 minutes, 29 seconds.
Fight.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Alex Thompson living up to the hype. When we signed him, he's the only superstar that we have on the roster. He's now 2-0 against Mickey Williams, which pull that feed off is more than impressive. 92%. Now we're doing something. And here is a tournament championship bout that I did not think we would see. The Brilliant Devil, Thomas Walker, taking on Alex Thompson next. Maybe we'll let this one go. Let's enjoy it. Hopefully we're also going to enjoy the revenue at the end of this. I would be remiss if I did not thank Mascara Dorada for their big-time sponsorship.
Fight.
Test of strength has got to go to Alex Thompson, I would think. The Brilliant Devil able to hang in there. Snapmare from the Devil. Kind of feeling out the wall at this point. His distance. Oh, the wall. Literally. Pick up a 450-pound man for a suplex. Although I believe we have seen it done before. The wall is just a massive individual. Has the feel of a enlarged Encino man. Story. For All New Wrestling to be able to sign a superstar was a big deal. In the contract, we did give him a title shot, his very first bout in All New Wrestling, and he made the most of it. But Hollywood hunk Jack Howard is a big-time fan favorite, especially with the ladies, and it was a tough decision even to give Jack the title shot, but he got it and made the most of it. That is the Wall's only loss. Now after these tournament bouts, he's 4-1. Brilliant Devil, giving him all he can handle. Spinning kick there, missed by the Brilliant Devil. Running clothesline. Dare I say, like tree trunks, there's almost no difference between his legs and his arms.
5 minutes gone.
submission attempt like that with the size and the girth of the thighs
One.
of Alex. Although Alex is sucking wind there, as we saw. Stop what I was saying. Oh, Alex is stumbling. Hey, wouldn't this be a Hollywood story if the brilliant devil Thomas Walker could come in here and win this inaugural tournament? Maybe we'll make this a special yearly event. What could we call this? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I don't know, the Tournament of Champions, we'll do it once a year. That's probably overused, but give me some ideas. I'd love to hear from you. If you're a fan of Fire Pro Wrestling, you're a fan of all new wrestling, I would certainly appreciate subscribing to the YouTube channel and hitting the thumbs up on this video. It goes a long way in letting me know that, hey, what I'm doing here is not just a fun little hobby, but somebody out there is enjoying it as well. And that makes me feel good.
1, 2.
Torture rack by Alex.
Give up. Give up.
Oh, into a backbreaker. Good God. How does Brilliant Devil get right up from that and come back with a running clothesline? He's tried that a couple of times, and the wall always moves out of the way. What this is, it's nothing. Splash. Yep.
1, 2.
Crowd not quite as boisterous. This is actually our very first attempt in the urban arena. We have done, look at this.
1, 2.
We've held every card in a rural setting up until this one, but we're trying to expand. The fans wanted it. Oh God. Kind of a suplex into a power
10
slam
minutes
move,
gone.
reminiscent of Bill Goldberg.
1, 2. Give up. Give up.
Boston Crab against the legs, the lower back, just the overall size of Alex Thompson's going to be hard.
1, 2, 3.
Alex taking a pick out the page out of Mickey Williams' book. Gets Frankensteinered. Froggy splash.
Break.
God. The caveman type grunting. Look at the Brilliant Devil. Probably need about 30 stitches, but going for the crab again. Tom Young right on top of the action. Got the best referee in the business. Nice. Little face plant there. Not going for the pin. Could be a mistake. Thomas Walker looks lifeless. He's bloodied and battered. Oh my God. It's like running into a telephone pole. Oh, flying elbow. Kind of a Superman elbow of sorts. Oh, Thomas Walker's collapsing. Kick to the groin. Gonna go for the crab again. Both men are exhausted. I have a feeling it's not going to last much longer. 14-minute mark. Running knee. Thomas Walker getting rejuvenated. A second win. Sleeper.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Oh my gosh, I was silent. I was just waiting for that. It's one mistake. Oh my God. Traditional pile driver. Look at the blood. fun pinning move here. Double axe handle. To the groin. And warns him. Oh my God, that could be it if he can roll him over. I don't know what that was. A 720. It was gorgeous. Wall away from the ropes. Could be going for that Boston Crab again. Face plant. Oh, he picks him up. Oh my God, he eats a clothesline. This could be it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, just the size. Thomas Walker. 16 minutes and 31 seconds. That could be the longest match in the history of all new wrestling. So our very first Tournament of Champions, whatever we're going to call this. I would appreciate input. Goes to the wall, Alex Thompson. In the process, takes his all-new wrestling record up to 5-1, and we got a 99%. Look at that. But kudos to Thomas Walker for even making it this far and defeating our latest signee, the very popular and talented Jamie Wilson. And I think on this note, guys, for right now, we're going to call it a stream. Let's go ahead and clean some things up. I like it. That was really cool. So let's end it. Let's get our stats. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. Way over capacity. Now let's take a quick rundown of what all the other promotions have done this week or this month, and then we're going to get to the big news. And we're getting to the point where, here it is, W-O-W. Wow. Are you serious? Over $500,000 in revenue. Well, I'll tell you what. I think it is unquestionably time to go out and try to poach a big-time superstar. I think we've got the money where we can offer a max deal. Just find somebody that is a showman so the style would match, and just give them the biggest signing bonus that we can. Man alive, look at that. $1.3 million in assets. Talk about enormous growth. In 14 months, we went from 200K up to 1.3 mil. I mean, that's a business plan anybody would want to follow. I mean, the last three events are net earnings. 150K, 206, and now over 543K. Whew. Okay, we have a couple of singles tournaments. And we'll just get some things cleaned up and ready for the next stream. Is that Thomas Walker, the Brilliant Devil? Ah, what the heck? We'll bring him in and kick his butt. Okay, now all of a sudden we're becoming popular. And we'll book those two against each other. Okay, let's go to HR. Let's sit down with the Brilliant Devil. I mean, he's not overly popular. I appreciate what he just did in the tournament, but we can't bump him too much. We'll give him a little bit of a bump. So let's see what we've got here in terms of trust. So super, an A for Bailey, an A for Sergio, an A for Bill. So we are A and super across the board, which is what I want to stay at. I'd like it to be super. I think we're maxed out on our roster size of 12 as well. I think we would need to increase the size of our gym at this point. But, well, and actually, I guess we have, well, You know what? I'm wondering if we look here with Jonathan Bennett, his match style. Showman, Lucha. Showman, 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 showman. And then we got a Lucha and Jeff Bryan. And we're paying over $6,000 an event. Well, depending on if we use them for these two Lucha guys who really have a C popularity in America. And a C in America here as well. I'm wondering if we should go ahead and cut one of these guys. I mean, the thing with Sergio is he's a superstar in Latin America. So if we take a trip to Latin America, hold an event, he would be fantastic to have. But he is not overly popular, period. Obviously just lost his opening match to Mickey Williams. And if we pull up the spreadsheet, I mean, we did have him at number 4 in the top 5. Overall match rating, nothing spectacular. Now he's dropped to 3 and 4. We might sit down with Jeff and cut him and try to bring in somebody else big. Have another big month and then upgrade the gym. Or should I just go ahead and upgrade the gym now and then try to sign somebody? Man. And if we have to upgrade the gym anyway, and $80,000, but when you're making $500,000 per event, I guess that's not that big of a deal. Let's see, if I expand, will it repair everything along with it? It did not. So we're going to need a big event. And then the ring doctor. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Just the two inexpensive things. Let's okay. Let's leave that as it is for now. Merchandise. Holy frickin' moly. Do we sell out of stuff? So we sold, I think, 1,004. I bought 2,000 of the branded snacks. We've got to get rid of those. We sold out of everything. Which, again, we're spending money to make money. This is why we... Okay, so we are fairly stocked up on our merch and snacks. We are now at $179,000 in expenses, which is almost what we started with in assets. So we have grown quite a bit. I think what we want to do now before we sign off for the day is let's go see, is there somebody we can, well, let's make one attempt here to bring in somebody big. Okay, my apologies here as we're getting ready to finish things up. We've spoken in the past about signing Pablo, and I think we tried to give him the middle of the road signing bonus, and he turned us down. If memory serves, which more times than not it doesn't. He's an older guy, 41 years old, a lucha, only a B popularity in America. That's not really what we want. I'm looking for another superstar. We've got one on the wall, Alex Thompson. I need another one to really bring in fans, to really start building something special. And it doesn't look like there's going to be a whole lot of superstars available. I mean, he's a superstar. He's the long-running DFW champion. It seems like every time I click on here that he's a showman. He would be a perfect fit. I mean, is it worth taking a shot with a huge signing bonus and trying to get this guy? I think it is. Let's take a look at some other people first. Charles Young, he's strong style. I want the perfect fit. I want a superstar and I want a showman. Again, I'm using the keypad and it keeps, or the game pad, and it throws things off. Superstar strong. So pretty much I'm just quickly going through. I'm looking for an S in the first popularity spot there. Bear, White, Huggles. Okay. Oh. Their heavyweight champion is a bear. Cuddles and Huggles. That guy, Freddy, he's got a cool look to him. Red death mask. So they got some interesting characters here at MPW. We've seen her before. I'd like to sign her. She's a showman. She'd be a good fit, but only a B popularity. So yeah, we're churning through here, and I think there's only going to be one choice. And if he turns us down for the max deal in terms of the maximum, signing bonus that we can give him, then it is what it is. We just know then. I mean, we could probably easily sign talent like that, but we're just, right now, we're past that. We're a big-time promotion. And now, when you get up here against the real big boys, I mean, look at this. I mean, NCPW is a titan. SWA is number one. I don't even think they have a superstar. Oh, they do. The elderly great bishop, Mr. Cobra. And we can maybe start a tag team scene at this point, too. I'm going to have to kind of do some research, see who would be good guys to fit together. Maybe start a stable. So, I'll tell you what. Let's, what was that, ROW? No, Paul Collins. We're going to go ahead. Let's take a shot on Paul Collins. See if we can get another superstar in here. And actually, he would be even a more perfect fit. His attack and his defense aren't anything spectacular, but I said I wanted to crown a junior heavyweight champion. And he's a junior. So this would be a great fit to kind of expand the promotion. And we're making $500,000 a card. I mean, if we can keep that up, this signing bonus would be, but he's a superstar. And to be able to lock him into the roster with only a salary of $2,900 a month to have another superstar, let's see if he turns down $100,000. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess in April we'll try to maybe sign an A or a B level competitor. So, all right. Well, interesting. So we're going to call it quits. Thanks again, guys. If you made it this far in the stream, or if this is chopped up into a video and you made it this far, please hit the subscribe button. We're growing very slowly in subscribers. We've been stalled at 6 for weeks. Obviously, we're a new channel. Primary focus was supposed to be on retro games. We still do that, as you saw earlier. We play a little Tecmo, but we got to have some wrestling in there. So we go with Fire Pro. We do some Project Zomboid. We've done some other old classic games as well, like Kung Fu. So just subscribe if you think we're even remotely worth it. Hit the thumbs up on this video or this stream. That would be greatly appreciated as well. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Currently Sunday, but whenever you're watching this, I hope you have a great day and take care. We'll see you next time.